Hey guys, welcome to the Drunk Drafter. We are drunk drafting Aether Revolt, and we're 7 drinks in. You know, pretty committed. Here, there are a couple possibilities. Smallfish Revolutionary, number 1, and Daring Demolition, number 2. That's about it for first picks. I think Smallfish Revolutionary wins out just by a bit. This pack doesn't hold a lot. There's Revolutionary, Mage, Daring Demolition, Iron Tread Crusher, and Sweatworks Brawler, so can't expect to wheel much from this. Not even an Unbridled Growth I don't think will come back, so yeah. I think it's Ether Chaser here. One of the best commons. Other possibilities, I think Reverse Engineer is the only card that stands out over Ether Chaser. Well, guys, we're drafting drunk, so if you want to go along with me, grab your favorite beer. I'm drinking a homebrew sort of thing. I made the label myself anyway. Just kind of a Belgian wit. And in round number 1 and probably round number 2, I will deliver you a custom cocktail based on the cards we draft. If we ever draft them. Okay. Here there's really one good card, Caught in the Brights, and Tetheret's Touch is something that we just... I don't think we can get into blue-black having picked a red and a green card. I think Caught in the Brights, and we might wheel a red card that could make our deck. Like, Frontline Rebel could come back. Admiral Gyro Smasher is playable. This card's fine, and I don't know. There's a weird chance we could play that. Clearly Caught in the Brights here. Alright. There's not a lot going on here either. There's Destructive Tampering and Implement of Ferocity. If you wanted to get into a 4th color, Hinterland Drake is good, but I think Implement sticks us with green. Iron Tread Crusher is the pick here, unless we want to get into white heavily. Consulate Crackdown is fine. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty interesting pick, and I think it's close. But I'm going to take the Crusher. Here, Welder Automaton puts us into red, and the only other option would be Restoration Specialist, which is fine, actually, with Caught in the Brights and a Crusher. So, pretty close. Actually, given that white is often open, I think I'll take the Specialist. Okay, so kind of rewarded with the Harpooner here. The only other option would be Druid of the Cowl, right there. But this way, we are 4 cards into white, and most likely going to be green, but could be red. So not a lot here. Siege Modification is the most powerful card, but Bastion Enforcer is just kind of a role player that will accrue our Crusher. I think those are the only 2 cards worth considering, and I'm going to take the Enforcer because we're more white than anything else. Alright, Decommission is the pick. Let's stay white and kill some artifacts. Nothing much here. I'm going to take this ISO over for the sideboard. Creativity. Whatever. I don't know. I really like to open something good in green or white, that points us in the right direction, and I think we can expect some decent white cards in Pack 2. But still, this is a weak start. I don't think we need Nagate. So we're white and some other color. We could really go with any color here. So, okay. We can't go with 3 other colors, so Dark Intimations is out, but we have the options of another Revolutionary, a Ridgescale Tusker, or, I mean, I guess a Destructive Tampering, but a Ridgescale Tusker is such a bomb. Well, here we'll take the Revolutionary, sure. So we're overloaded on the 3-drop slot. Wow, okay. Oh, this is a rough pick because we don't need 3 drops, and if we were going to go red, then Aether Chaser would be perfect, but I don't think we can give up on 5 decent white cards. I think it has to be Implement of Ferocity, and then that gives us more counters to double with Maulfist Revolutionary. It's fine. It's fine, but we're passing good red cards. All right. Well, we're paid off here. We actually have a number of good options. Narnum Renegade and Renegade Map would be pretty good in this deck. Pacification Array goes in any deck, but since we're green, Lifecraft's Bestiary is going to be great for us. We will take that Scry any day. Here we have the options of Ironcred Crusher, or Unbridled Growth. And since we have a Crusher already, I think Growth will be the one. That'll let us Revolt, which is at least good for our Harpooner, and we might pick up another Revolt guy. Okay, so we have Caught in the Brights versus Lifecraft Cavalry. I think Cavalry might be the pick. We have a number of ways to Revolt it, even if we have to wait until 6 mana. But Caught in the Brights is strong. It's really close. I think Cavalry, and hopefully we'll get another Caught in the Brights or a Revoke Privileges. This is an easy Infiltrator. Fills out our 2-drop slot. Here, there is not much for us. We could take a Planar Bridge, and in some weird universe, we will search for a permanent and put it onto the battlefield. But I think Natural Obsolescence is the pick. Here's Druid of the Cowl. Tap for mana. And we'll do it again. Alright, so Gear per Osprey is pretty medium. I think Aerial Modification gives us some... it gives us more of an option. Obsolescence for the sideboard. Herder goes in the deck. So now we have a bunch of ways to crew that Ironcred Crusher. There's about 4 creatures that can do it. There's 5 creatures that can do it just off the bat, and the Druid of the Cowl can make any 2-drop crew it. What do you think? There's not much here. Edgecrafters are nothing. So Edgecrafters is going to be a 5/6 that can't be blocked, and Cowl Prowler is a 6/6, and we don't have anything in the middle. Nothing to pull us in another direction. Actually, probably will play the Edge Crafters. We have 2 Druids at the Cowl, so we can get to 6 mana pretty reasonably. We have those 3 1-mana cyclers, so we're probably only playing 16 lands at best, at most. So here there's Eager Construct and Bastion Mastodon. Nothing amazing for our deck. I think it's the elephant. You might grab some draft strategy from here, or some cocktail strategy, or neither. But if you're interested, do follow me on Twitter. I'm at drunk_drafter. Ornamental Courage could be an okay combat trick. I think it's revoke privileges. I think it's revoke privileges. So that's the advantage to playing white. White's the worst color in this block, and you can get some late good cards in white. Here, I think it's Cobra. We don't need any energy for any reason. Looks like we're going to have to make some cuts, and Aerial Modification is probably the first to go. This pack's not awesome for us. There's Blossoming Defense and Elegant Edge Crafters. So, do we want our 1 combat trick? Probably. Blossoming Defense really handles a lot of scenarios, and Elegant Edge Crafters is just okay. There's also this Acrobatic Maneuver, but I don't think that buys us much. The only thing we could get is like another random counter, which would be an energy counter most likely. I think I'm going to take Blossoming Defense. Oh, wow. Okay. Cloud Blazer is amazing. I'm going to throw that in my sideboard, and there you go. If we get the perfect amount of mana fixing going forward, I think I'll throw the Cloud Blazer in the deck. Given this, like, Takedown's okay. One of those cards. We're pretty attacky, so I guess it's Hyena. I'll put this Puzzle Knot in my sideboard. Yeah, sure. Just put everything in the sideboard. Finito la commedia, guys. This ends the farce. Just a couple cuts to make. So a maneuver in case we face the Caught in the Bright Spot deck, and it doesn't do much for us otherwise except maybe trigger Deadeye Harpooner. I don't think we want Acrobatic Maneuver. We could probably get away with 15 lands here with 2 Druids of the Cowl, so I want to cut off just 2 cards. Elegant Edge Crafters can go. I have a bunch of decent high drops. And 1 other card. I think, given that I have Decommission, I want to cut Natural Obsolescence, but I could see setting it in real easy. Adding lands, yeah. Magic Online got it right this time. Alright, guys, let's get ready for round numero uno.